We look forward to welcoming you back to Elite Sports Clubs. While we've been closed, we spent a ton of time doing research with doctors, with hospital maintenance staff, and with industrial cleaning companies to figure out how to create the safest environment for you when you return. You'll see all these changes when you come back to the clubs, and this video outlines a few more of them. It's fully compliant with the Wisconsin guidelines as well as with CDC recommendations.
Hi, I'm Pam Cook. I'm the General Manager of Elite Sports Clubs in Mequon. No dues will be charged in May. You can opt out of June, but you must complete the online form by June 8th. We will not accept any cancellation requests before opening to allow our staff to work through the transition of reopening. Staff are required to wear masks, and we encourage members to do the same when not involved in rigorous exercise. There will be designated one-way traffic in certain hallways and stairwells. We're limiting total capacity of the club following the Wisconsin Department of Health guidelines. Initially, no out-of-town guests will be allowed. Local guests will be required to fill out a waiver online before coming to the club. In the locker rooms, every fourth locker will be available. The rest will be closed. Occupancy limits will be posted for pools, hot tubs, steam rooms, and saunas. We don't take advance reservations for these areas, but please be considerate of your fellow members and limit your time. We will be all about cleaning, and more cleaning, thoroughly and frequently. We've involved third-party resources in infection control to advise us on our cleaning processes and auditing tools to make our spaces safe. This includes staff training using Spartan's Clean Check training tools used by hospitals, hotels, and food processing plants worldwide. We've also invested in new sanitizing technologies, including the Clorox 360 electrostatic disinfection system and their cutting-edge sanitization products that carry NSF approvals. The Puro Omnis UV light system that irradiates 99% of pathogens in a space and is the preferred method of cleaning in hospitals, as well as ATP testing used in USDA facilities to confirm cleanliness, which will be used to audit all of our spaces and equipment throughout the club. We have invested in CompuClean, a software solution to maintain a cleaning and audit database of our new systems, which we will use to score our teams on meeting the highest criteria for infection controls. Our hours will be limited for overnight sanitization through the end of June. At Mequon Elite, our hours will be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, our hours will be 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. All members will be required to complete a health acknowledgement form online. This form confirms that you will not come to the club if you have any symptoms of COVID-19 and that you will comply with policies intended to prevent the spread of COVID-19. We will have our team members complete a similar form plus a special health certification each time they come to work, and they'll be fully trained on the proper use of PPE. If staff are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19, they'll be asked to stay home. In addition to creating some extra space between workout equipment in our fitness centers, we are also creating special 120 square foot workout pods with barriers. They include dedicated pieces of cardio and weight equipment and can be reserved online for 1-hour blocks. Between each use, the pods will be disinfected by one of our team members. The cost to reserve one is $5 per session, which covers the additional cleaning and management expenses. We'll also have designated personal training zones for private sessions with your trainer. Starting June 1st, we are utilizing larger spaces for exercise classes with marked boundaries for each participant. Classes will be limited and reservations will be required. We'll continue to post online classes through June 1st, and archive classes will still be available on Facebook and YouTube. We won't have back-to-back classes to allow time for sanitization and to avoid congestion in corridors. We've also designated areas in each studio where members can leave used equipment so our team members can sanitize before the next use. Because of close contact, all organized sports leagues and pickup games will be on hold for the time being, except for tennis. All tennis programming and play is available with advance reservation. Playroom hours will be limited from reopening through June. Fewer children will be allowed in our childcare at one time, with reservations required. We're adding more toys to the playroom and rotating them out to allow time for sanitization. We're excited for summer camps to begin June 1st with changes to protect our kids and staff. Drop-ins will not be allowed for summer camps. Kids will be health screened per CDC guidelines, and we will have smaller counselor to kid ratios. We will provide PPE for counselors and educate children on cleanliness.
We know that things will change over time from both the guideline perspective and from what works for our members, and we're going to probably be changing things. Your feedback will be very important to figure that out. So please feel free to email me, Peter Goldman, at pg@eliteclubs.com with any suggestions, comments, or ideas for improvements as it relates to the clubs or as it relates to making sure that you feel safe in them. Thanks. We look forward to seeing you back at the clubs.